so my name is Dhara Patel. I work here at the National Space Centre as a space expert, and my job is essentially to try and keep people informed of what's happening in the world of space and astronomy. So my job is that I get to learn and research all about space, and then I tell people all about it in different ways, whether it's through blogs and podcasts or whether it's through doing talks and presentations. So the National Space Centre is essentially a charity, it's an educational facility, but we're also the largest visitor attraction dedicated to space. So our job and our mission is basically space for everyone. We are a very passionate team who basically want to get everyone inspired about space and also help to develop and inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers. Yes, so I would say that one of my absolute favourite exhibits here at the National Space Centre is the Soyuz spacecraft. You cannot miss it when you walk in through the main entrance, and it is a genuine spacecraft. So it's perhaps the earliest, most complete version of a Soyuz on display in the Western world. And although it hasn't been to space, and we can see because it's complete and not just the descent module that's come back, you can just see all the different parts on there, and that spacecraft in its newer evolved form is still being used today, which I find fascinating. There are so many things happening in space, so it's always really difficult to choose the most exciting things, but of course we're looking forward to the first vertical orbital launch from Saxford here in the UK, but also lots of space missions that are travelling to some of the different planets. So we've got a mission called Bepi-Colombo, which will be arriving at Mercury next November. We've got a mission heading to Mars called the Mars Rosalind Franklin rover, and there's even a mission on its way to Jupiter right now, but it won't reach there until 2030s, but it's called JUICE, and it will be looking at whether some of its icy moons around Jupiter are actually habitable and whether they could support life. So really exciting. So I would say it's a happy accident that I've ended up here. I very much enjoyed science and maths as a child, and when I finished my education I continued studying physics and the science of kind of what happens in the universe. And when I finished university, I actually started as a secondary school science teacher, and then I moved into informal education in the museum sector. So I worked for a few years at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, and then I was lucky enough to come and find this job here at the National Space Centre.